everyone, I'm back, and this is week 4 of my story on surviving a brain aneurysm. Last week, in week 3, I think I talked about me hallucinating and making up stories, and I was telling you that my sister was a little bit overwhelmed because she didn't know what was going on. But anyway, I made it through that, and I was progressing so well that my surgeon, Dr. Hahn, released me from the intensive care unit and I was transferred to a private room. I can remember when I got to the private room, I started progressing and they were trying to strengthen my arms and my feet. And so they got me a wheelchair and I was allowed to roll up and down the halls in the wheelchair, wheeling myself along, strengthening my arms, like I said. So after like I said, I was doing so well until after about a week, they were ready to transfer me to the rehab facility. And I remember when I got there, it was just kind of different to me. I kept thinking like, wow, my life has forever changed. And I was thinking, is my life ever going to go back to the way it was before? Here I am. I'm a minister, I'm a mother, and I'm a business owner, and also I'm a wife. So I was thinking, will I ever go back to normal? I was looking out the window. I can remember like it was yesterday. So anyway, I just want to stop and tell you a little bit about the brain. Our brain is like I said, mysterious organ in our body that God made us. The brain controls just about all of our body functions, like how we see, how we understand and comprehend, how we hear, and just about everything. So I just wanted to let you know a little bit about the brain. After I was in rehab for about probably maybe right at the beginning, I understood that I had to go through physical therapy, speech therapy, and occupational therapy. And I can remember one of the therapists in the facility. We became kind of close. We began to talk, and when she found out that I was a seamstress, she asked me one day, I've been trying to create an apron for my mom for the longest. Do you mind helping me with that? And I was like, sure. And like I said, the brain is very mysterious, and it has to, when there's a trauma or an injury in our brain, it has to have time to heal. I mean, that's the way God made it. It had to have time to heal, my brain did. So when she asked me to bring that, I was just ready to receive that. But anyway, after she brought it, I put the fabric down, I remember, on the floor, and I had to figure out how the pattern pieces were supposed to be laid on this fabric. Well, little did I know that I wasn't quite ready. I just sit there, and even after looking at the pattern guide, I didn't know how things went on the fabric. I could not comprehend because I wasn't ready. She understood, but I was like, oh my gosh, that's strange. I've sewn practically all my life, and here I am. I can't make a simple apron. It kind of made me sad a little bit, but I soon got over it, and I was told, like what I'm telling you, the brain has to have time to heal. So also I can remember after I had been in rehab, and I would look in the mirror, I would dress myself, and I would think, oh my gosh, my hair on this side where I had the surgery, I was thinking, is my hair ever going to grow back? I was very sad because I was used to always doing my hair up, and here I was with no hair here. So I was talking to my daughter one day, and she's like, Mom, I know what we can do. I'll tell you, we'll pick you up, Dad and I, and we'll take you to a beauty supply store, and we'll get you a wig. I was so excited to do that. So when they came to get me, we drove to the beauty supply store, and I can remember going in, and we were asking the little sales clerk, where are the wigs? And I was trying on different ones, but little did I know, I wasn't ready. When I tried the first wig on, I mean to tell you, it hurt so bad because of my brain injury. And I don't know if my brain was still sore from the swelling or what it was, but it was so tight I couldn't keep it on anytime. So that kind of saddened me. I thought, well, that was a flop. a trip well wasted. But I got over that, and I said, I am going to get through this. I kept my determination and my faith in God that I was going to get better. And like I said, it's been almost 10 years ago. And another thing that I want to let you know, right before I was released, after about a month and a half in the rehab center and in the hospital, I had to make sure that I passed a test that I was able to fit back into society. So what test they gave about 4 of us was we had to go into a restaurant, and they were to give, my assignment was, they were to give me money. I was to take the order for everyone, give it to the little sales clerk, and make sure I gave her the right amount of money and make sure she gave me the amount back. And when I did, I passed that test, and I was so grateful. And they were, I guess, deciding among themselves, I think Miss McClellan is ready now. So shortly after that, I was able to go home. But I want to say to you, even after you go home, that's not the end of your rehabilitation. I spent many months after I got home. I didn't continue to wheel myself in the wheelchair, but I had a walker, and my equilibrium was off. I couldn't stand alone. I can remember months after I got home from the hospital having to walk with a walker. Even when I did my hair, I couldn't stand. It was like I had headaches, and sometimes I got a little bit dizzy. I was confused a lot. So it's a lot that goes in to the fact that even if you're released from the rehab facility, it still goes on. And I'm going to stop right there. And I thank you for watching. I thank you for going on this journey with me. And I'll see you next time. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Bye-bye.